Yeah, the worm Pokemon Snom and its evolution Frostmoth will make their Pokemon Go debuts. 400 Snom candy to evolve Snom into Frostmoth after you earn 10 hearts with Snom as your buddy. You don't get to do that, guys. You don't get to do that. You don't get to charge me 400 Snom candy and make me play with it. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do it.
You're tuned into the GOCast podcast, your one-stop shop for updates, news, tips, and community in the world of Pokemon Go. Thank you for listening.
Time to get comfy with the Cozy Companions event featuring a squeaky clean new shiny.
Shadowy waves and dark days are perfect for an exciting Shadow Raid weekend. And more on this episode of GOCast. Hello and welcome to the GOCast podcast, episode 335. It's July 31st, the last gasps of July 2025. I'm your host, Chris, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Kyle.
Hiya.
Hey, Kyle, how you doing?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I did forget to mention it is a Thursday afternoon, which means that our man here worked early this morning, quite early this morning. So thanks as always for being here, making it happen, making it work.
It's been a long day and it's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Anyway, well, let's see if we can't raise your spirits and rectify the trajectory of the day for you a bit here with, because we got a bunch of news. We really, really do. But before that, let's make it a little bit worse by reviewing our goals. Although, honestly, you only put 2 goals for this week. So
there wasn't much going on this week. Not going to lie.
Yes, it was the calm before the storm, as you had characterized it last week. We have so much stuff happening. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's talk about those goals. The 2 things that you had set, because we did record on Saturday, so it hasn't been a whole lot of time. 500,000 experience was your first. How'd you do?
I did that.
Okay, and then
did like 700.
Oh, he had the follow-up answer ready for the question I didn't ask. Look at him go, clarifying. 700,000. Did you do best friend stuff? What did you do?
I got a best friend.
Okay,
so
finally.
Yeah. Hey, I have a couple of people on my list right now who are 1 interaction away from best friend. They have a gift for me. They haven't opened it.
They have a gift from you and nothing for you, right?
Yeah, I've sent them the gift.
Gosh. Well, send them a telegram or something, or a mail via Knockdowel or something. Finish walking Volcanion. Did you do that?
I did. I finished that today.
Wow. Okay. Nice. Very, very nice. I'll have you know, I also missed the Poffin window. I went to bed. It was 19.6 out of 20, and I woke up and my drift overnight just ruined it for me.
Oh my God, your drift overnight?
Yeah.
What?
I was not happy about it.
My game does not drift anywhere near that much.
Yeah, it's not great in this case. It was bad for me. It's usually great because I wake up and I'm like, oh, I have a 2-kilometer egg that I can hatch. That's great, but nope, not this time.
Don't you mean 9 2-kilometer eggs?
Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, 2 out of 2 for you. Nice work. For myself, my first goal was Dynamax Latios and Latias. I only did 1 of them. There was not a lot of invites going out, and also for whatever reason, I got a bone to pick with the Pokemon Go team about this. They made it so that you could not join these via your friends list.
I don't know what's up with that. Yeah.
If that's not a bug and if that was intentional, I'm a little peeved. I'll be super honest with you. But if it was a bug, I mean, whatever. That's fine. I'm sure they'll come back in some capacity later on. We didn't get the show. Maybe they could have been shiny. Anyway.
They could have been chatty.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure we'll see them again. I just was a little sad and mostly frustrated about that, but I did get 1 of them. I did get 1. So thank you, Sue, Hermes Ninja. Thank you very much for the invite. And then Walk Volcanion. I did get him over the 1 candy of the 2 that I need. So I think I've got 15 kilometers left to walk him now. And then I can finally go back to more important things like walking a fairy Pokemon for my other research that I need to finish. And then power up something to 50. I did. That Hundo Quackquaval that I got from Community Day, I finished that one out and upgraded it all the way. So we're still sitting pretty with like 30,700,000 stars, something like that. So I will still be good to do it again, run it back this upcoming week for goals. So 2 out of 3 for myself. Not as impressive as a 2 out of 2, I suppose. So very nice. Cool. Like I said, we do have a fair amount of news, so I think we should probably just get going. Yo, what up? It's the news. Okie dokie. We've got several event details, things that we kind of listed when we did the August overview. And remember, there were 14 events on that event calendar. So here are some more details for y'all. The first one is Cozy Companions. This is going to be Wednesday, August 6th at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, August 12th at 8 p.m. local time. So a 6-day event. Event bonuses will be 2 times experience from hatching eggs, 1 extra special trade per day. And for the first time in Pokemon Go, you might even encounter shiny Tandemaus if you're lucky. Tandemaus will have an increased chance to be encountered from party play. Boy. Friendship levels will increase faster than normal through opening gifts, trading Pokemon, or battling together in raids, gyms, or trainer battles. So there's that. Wild encounters. Kyle, this might be the most exciting wild encounter pool we've had in a minute. Now, you're sitting down, right? Visually, I can confirm that you're sitting down, so that's good. It's Abra, Geodude, Karrablast, Shelmet, Phantom, and if you are lucky trainers, you might find a Alolan Geodude in the wild. Contain your excitement. I'm
contained.
He's contained, folks. Okay, we'll circle back to this. Let's finish rounding out the event because I've got some thoughts. I can tell you do too from your breathing patterns. Eggs. They're going to do a little bit of a shake up to the 7K pool for this event. It'll be Galarian, Farfetch'd, Pancham, Snom, and Charcadet. So that's all right. Field research task rewards will give you event-themed Pokemon as usual. There's a free-timed research. You get 1 lucky egg, encounters with event-themed Pokemon, including Snom and Tandemaus and more. And there's a paid timed research for $199 US, where you get 1 lucky egg, 1 star piece, and event-themed Pokemon encounters. And if you're going to buy that ticket, of course, again, like we always say, go to the web store, yada, yada, you know the drill, right? But that's kind of it. Kind of a small, contained, disappointing event. More or less. So, Kyle, I'm going to give you the opportunity to take a stab at this first. Thoughts, feelings, please. Analysis. I'm dying here.
Well, I love Snom. Snom is a 10 out of 10 Pokemon.
Yep.
One of the best designs to come out of the region. Oh my god. And that's about all there's to say from me. I think a standout thing for me is no increased chance to get 7K eggs from opening gifts. I think if a new Pokemon is released in 7K eggs, that should be a default feature because you can only open so many gifts a day anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
The wild encounters are bad. Like
they're a little stinky.
I get the theming because they're all trade evolutions.
Sure.
But like they're missing at least a couple trade evolutions that would be mildly better and more exciting.
Yeah.
That being, Ghastly and Machop. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's it. I love Phantom. Gonna be nice to see Phantom in the wild some more. Great shiny. The rest of them are community day Pokemon.
All of them can be shiny. So there is that. But they could have been shiny for a long, long time now.
Yeah.
There just isn't a single thing in this pool that I'm like, oh, wow.
And 2 things. 1, I don't care about Tandemaus.
Yeah.
Don't care, at all. I will not get any more at all.
The line in the sand. Yeah.
I'm on the step to catch 100 Pokemon in a party for, I think it's the Dazzling Aria Masterwork.
Yeah.
I will do that during the max finale. when I probably see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because, I will not do any party play. Also, worth noting, Tandemao is in competition for worst shiny in the entire game. I think it might actually be like top 5.
Yeah, the changes, as far as I could tell, were that the pants on the one mouse changed color.
Very, very slightly.
Yeah, and then beyond that, it's like one of their tails or something like that changed too.
I don't think there's anything else.
It just, as the kids say, ain't it. This ain't it, man.
It ain't it.
It's not. And I do appreciate that, hey, all right, I mean, hey, guys, behind closed doors, don't tell anybody we said this, right? But the shiny's kind of bad. We should really just get it out there and get it over with, right? Yeah. And I understand and appreciate that perspective. I get it. It's a struggle. We understand, right? But you made Gengar exciting. You made all these other ones somewhat exciting. The obsession of, and I also understand tying a Pokemon to a feature like party play. We've talked about this, and it's not their fault that party play isn't our thing that we don't like. I dislike it with a fiery passion.
Yeah,
right?
like I'm not hating on the fact that Tandemao is only available in party play. It just means I will never get it. That's all.
Sure.
Which is fine. Sure.
I mean, but other people love Tandemmouse, and other people love party play, and they'll get plenty. And those are the people that will probably get shinies and stuff like that. But I think if you're going to release a new shiny, be aware that while people can and maybe they get a better experience, right? Yeah, it already says here, increased chance to be encountered from party play. That's great, an incentive to do that. But what about like in field research tasks, or dare I say it, rarely in the wild instead of Alolan Geodude? Or I'll even throw you a bone. In addition to Alolan Geodude, huh? Yeah, it's a pretty sparse list. It's 6 Pokemon wild encounters. We could use a 7th. We could use a better chase, and Tandemmouse would be, in my opinion, a better chase.
Yeah.
Anyway, this really is honestly a vehicle that is accomplishing 2 things. This event is accomplishing 2 things. One, it is getting the Tandemmouse shiny out and done with so they don't have to worry about it later. That's great. But it is also a vehicle for us to get more Snom. And on those grounds, it gets an upgrade in rating for me.
Yeah. But I mean, to get Snom in the first place. So,
is this the release event? I think it is, right?
Yeah, this is the release event.
They don't mention it is like the first time it's debuting.
Yeah, it's this is the release of Snom.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, you did. It's the first line. Also worth noting, everybody, Snom is a 400 candy evolution. Don't like that. Don't like that. But I guess it depends on how rare in 7K eggs it is.
Yeah, the worm Pokemon Snom and its evolution Frostmoth will make their Pokemon Go debuts. 400 Snom candy to evolve Snom into Frostmoth after you earn 10 hearts with Snom as your buddy. You don't get to do that, guys. You don't get to do that. You don't get to charge me 400 Snom candy and make me play with it. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do it.
400 is a lot, especially for a Pokemon that's not very defining. It's just beloved. You know, Larvesta is a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So it fits. But also Larvesta is like a late game Pokemon evolution type thing in the main series. So again, it fits. You know, Frostmoth is the evolve early Pokemon and then get outscaled super quickly.
As is the bug tradition.
As is the bug tradition for the most part. Also, for those curious, this is one of the few bug-type Pokemon that I like a lot.
Yeah. Frostmoth is kind of universally like thumbs up, you know.
Snom is one of the cutest Pokemon ever made.
Yes, it's very true. And I will say, I agree with you that, you know, unlike the pseudo-legendary Volcarona, it feels like it earned the 400 candy evolution, right? But not as much as my favorite pseudo-legendary Pokemon, Wailord. So, yeah.
Yeah. That one didn't make sense then either. We were saying,
it still doesn't
people were
make
saying
sense.
that then. So
Yeah. All right, let's move along here. So that was the Cozy Companions event. Let's move on to something else. Ahoy, more eggs on the horizon. Munchlax Hatch Day. This will be Saturday, August 9th from 11 to 5 p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon will be Munchlax, and it will be hatching much more frequently from 2-kilometer eggs. You'll also have an increased chance of hatching shiny Munchlax. Event bonuses include 2 times candy from hatching eggs, an increased chance of hatching shiny Munchlax, which they already mentioned, an increased chance of receiving 2-kilometer eggs from spinning Pokestops. That is good. Timed research, event exclusive timed research, awarding an incubator and 5,000 experience will be available at no cost. There's going to be a paid timed research because, of course, there is. US $199 gives you 2 times Hatch Stardust, 1 Star Piece, 2 Super Incubators, and vaguely more. Buy it in the web store for whatever bonus they decide to give you, maybe half of a rare candy. Extended bonus. There will be an extended bonus Thursday, August 7th at 10 a.m. to Saturday, August 9th at 5 p.m. local time. We will be able to enjoy half egg hatch distance. I'm thrilled about this. This is nice. I feel like in the world of hatch days, this is nice, succinct bonuses, feature Pokemon. There's going to be more of it. Respect your time. Get in, get out, you know. And here's also an incubator in the timed research or whatever. So that's good, I think. I know you don't like hatch events, but it seems reasonable.
Fine. I don't have any issues with hatch events. It just has to be really specific to get me excited about it.
Yeah.
Munchlax is not it, but it's fine. Like this is par for the course. You want Munchlax? It is great.
Yeah.
Go out, hatch as many as you can. The shiny is it's slightly more rare than you would probably expect. I would say.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I just think it's reasonable. You know, doesn't seem strange. Plus, shiny Munchlax is a fun one. At least we're not getting Riolu again. You know, not that I don't want more, but we don't need more.
People want more.
People always want more, man. Yeah, because it's a good shiny. The gold is really, really hard to pass up on.
Yeah, it's also just a fan favorite. So.
Oh yeah, whatever.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Glad to see it. It's also an easy skip if you don't care about Munchlax, so that's nice.
Yeah, get your local GOCast Chris to hatch you a second shiny Munchlax and then just skip the event yourself. Easy peasy. I will have to probably save one for you and Alex and anybody else that wants them, so that'll be good. Go Past August is our next item here. From Tuesday, August 5th to Tuesday, September 2nd, the Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe for August will be available in Pokemon Go. Feature Pokemon and rewards. Let's take a look here. The free pass, you will encounter Moltres with a delightful days themed to special research, special background. You'll also get Stardust, Experience, Max Particles, Pokeballs, candy, and even more goodies. Yeah. Awesome. The Deluxe Pass will have, in addition to those other things, because you'll get them both, a lucky trinket. Where's our bottle cap? A lucky trinket. 1 Super Incubator, additional encounters with even more Pokemon! Premium items such as premium battle passes, incense, a lucky egg, an incubator, lure modules, and more. Candy XL, and even more goodies. I love that they put Candy XL and they didn't put like rare Candy XL. They're just like, it'll be for something, maybe Moltres if you're lucky.
Something.
Yeah, something. Don't ask too many questions, okay? This is kind of what you're getting.
You do get the XL candy for whatever is on that tier. Yeah. So like if there's a Grookey, you get Grookey XL. So it makes sense, but it also is kind of funny.
Whenever I see these things, I think I finally have an analogy for the way this makes me feel. If you were the person who was like trying to organize a potluck for a bunch of friends, right? And you had like a list of things that you're like, okay, I want somebody to bring dessert, 2 people to bring main dishes, 3 people to bring sides or whatever. And you call or text or email. Don't email your friends. Call or text. Don't call. Just text. And you're like, hey, what are you bringing? So I know what to mark it down for. And they're like, food. Or like, it's going to be warm. You're like, okay, well, that narrows it down.
Okay, you're not bringing a salad. Cool.
Yeah, you're not bringing the dessert, although it could be a cobbler. So maybe, this is how it makes me feel when they do this, like, Candy XL thing. There should be an expanded list where they're like, here's actually all the things you're going to get that you pay for, Like...
Unthinkable.
Unthinkable? Yeah, I think so too. And even more goodies. It's just so cute, but also feels tongue in cheek. It's funny to me. But anyway, major milestone rewards, because there's the tiers and you get stuff from it, but bonuses and things like that. So tier 1 at rank 25, you'll earn 50% more experience from increasing friendship levels. Tier 2, rank 50, increased XP and Stardust from research breakthrough rewards. Tier 3 at rank 75, increased Stardust and XP from hatching eggs. So there's that. And then Expedition access to the August ticket. They just kind of like slid this in to this blog post. Normally it's a separate thing. It'll be $4.99 US. You'll get one single-use incubator awarded for your first Pokestop or gym spin of the day. 3 times experience awarded for first catch, and 3 times experience awarded for first Pokestop or gym spin of the day. Open up to 50 gifts, receive up to 150 gifts per day from spinning, and hold up to 40 gifts in your item bag. There will also be a free timed research that will give us the hefty amount of 15,000 experience and 15,000 Stardust. So it'll probably be just a few steps, something nominal, right?
Yeah.
So GoPass and Expedition access, this is pretty similar to what we had this previous month. Instead, we are getting Moltres instead of our Articuno we had in June.
Surprise.
So, yeah. So that's okay.
I wonder who's going to be next.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Could be anything.
Regirock. Shadow Mewtwo. Really just throw us a Apex Lugia. I would cry. I would honestly cry. Cool. Not a lot of input to share there. It is what it is. If you're interested in that sort of stuff, then you're going to buy that stuff. And if not, you're not going to buy that stuff. That's the summary. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk. Okay, let's move along here to Ultra Unlock Origin Raid Day. This is actually pretty exciting, especially if you were a newer player and missed out on the Origin forms of Dialga and Palkia when they were just out, or if you didn't really have a good chance to do a bunch of them. So now you can do even more. So this will be Sunday, August 10th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon are Origin Form Dialga and Origin Form Palkia. The featured attacks, Origin Form Dialga encounter in raids may know the charged move Roar of Time, and Origin Form Palkia may know the charged move Spatial Rend. They're adventure effect moves. So they are
the same May.
And it's July. It's gonna be August. They can't even get the month right. No, dude, like that. I cannot believe that they wrote this. They may know the charged move, the adventure effect. It's not even like a featured move. It's not just a featured move. It's an adventure effect move.
It's how it worked when they were released.
Yeah, but this is a short 6-hour window, and we might not see them again for a while.
I don't disagree. It's just it is consistent.
It is consistently disappointing.
Yeah,
and it's also an ultra unlock, which to me makes it seem like, oh hey, like we earned it. We should probably get a more of a guarantee. Whatever it is for them to do. I would imagine they say may know. You can just elite TM them on if you have it, right?
Nope.
Really? No. Okay.
Can't elite TM.
Adventure effects.
Any adventure effect moves.
Okay. I would hope that if you did 3, you'd at least get 1, if not 3. I hope the rate is very good.
I'm pretty sure it was good for the tour.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
Yeah. I remember it being pretty good too. Yeah. Event bonuses, remote raid pass limit increased to 20 from Saturday, August 9th to Sunday, August 10th. Receive up to 5 additional free raid passes from spinning gym photo discs for a total of 6. Increased chance of encountering shiny Dialga and Palkia in their origin forms from raids. So no, that's a big up. The increased shiny chance is good. 1.5 times XP from raid battles, and an increased chance to get rare candy XL from in-person raid battles for trainers level 31 and up. There's also an event ticket because, yep, US $4.99. 8 additional raid passes from spinning gym photo discs for a daily total of 14. 1 rare candy XL awarded for catching the Palkia or Dialga if you're level 31 or up. 3 times experience from raid battles and 2 times Stardust from raid battles. Buy it in the web store if you're going to buy it. So yeah, I mean, I would like to fall back on our usual adage of this is accessible and therefore just objectively good, right? For it to come back. But
yeah.
How are you feeling? Do you feel anything else other than the standard reaction?
I mean, I think the only thing worth mentioning is that it feels bad that they may know their signature moves.
Yeah.
Adventure effect.
But like you said, it's consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make it feel better, but yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, that guy's rude every day, so he gets away with it. No.
Other than that, it's fine. Like, it's good. I will probably do a few remote passes. I'm kind of good on Dialga and Palkia. I've already taken one of each, I'm pretty sure, to level 50. At least the Dialga to level 50. So, yeah, it's great for more people to get it, for getting candy.
Yeah.
Get a better one with the move. So,
I agree. I really honestly have no opinion on this. I'm just going to do some. I don't have any skin in the game just like you do because I have less because I went to tour and I did a bunch of these too. You know, like they're not going to have the special backgrounds that I have. They're not like the shiny chances increase, but I got my 2 shinies. I don't think I have hundos. I'm pretty sure I don't.
Yeah, no hundo for me. That's not, well, you don't have a hundo origin form at least. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. So yeah, I guess the last word is take it or leave it if it's interesting to you, and if you did not get them the first time, these adventure effects are pretty decent. So I would make an effort to try to at least get one of each so that you have them if you'd like the option of using their adventure effects. And that's pretty much it. Okay, we are cruising through here. We had so much news, but we are just crushing it. We have one more thing to discuss, and this is hot off the presses. Came out today, the 31st of July. Shadow Kyogre and Shadow Giratina in Delightful Days taken over. This will be Monday, August 11th to Sunday, August 17th. The bonuses will be Team Go Rocket will appear more frequently in Pokestops and Balloons. You can use a charged TM to help Shadow Pokemon forget the charged attack frustration. Pokemon caught via 1-star and 3-star Shadow Raids during the event will have a wider variance of attack, defense, and HP. We love that. I love that they made that quality of life change a few events ago. It's great. It's great that it's sticking around. And for the first time in Pokemon Go, you might even hatch shiny Salandit if you're lucky.
Yeah.
The hunt continues for a female Salandit, and now you also want to get it shiny? Yes, sir.
The worst feeling in the world. Shiny male Salandit. It has now come to go.
Yeah, it has. Similarly, today I was writing the notes and I was looking at what's coming up. The Sweet Swarm event is coming up, right? And I was like, man, do I want to make one of my goals to find a shiny female Combee? And I already had one that I hadn't evolved.
From Seattle, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. And I hadn't evolved it because in my head I was like, this is primo trade fodder. But I'm not going to do that, so I just evolved it.
We're never going to trade anything.
No, I called it. Just like, there you go. Be free. Be happy. Horrendous IVs, as per usual. Okay, and then save Shadow Giratina. Special research will be unlocked at the beginning of this event. Progress through it to receive a Super Rocket Radar and chase down Giovanni. Yelling, shaking your fist, doing what you gotta do. Shadow Raid debut. Shadow Kyogre will return to Pokemon Go by making its debut in Shadow Raids. Also, for the first time in Pokemon Go, you'll be able to encounter shiny Shadow Kyogre if you're lucky. That is like the grail of this event. Shadow Kyogre will appear in 5-star Shadow Raids from Saturday, August 16th at 6 a.m. to Sunday, August 17th at 10 p.m. local time. In fewer words, a Shadow Raid weekend. Additionally, trainers will receive one additional raid pass from spinning photo discs at each day during the event hours. Other Shadow Pokemon leaders will have different ones, so we can, wait for the infographics to come out and all that good stuff to see those. And Grunts will feature the following Shadow Pokemon, different ones: Shadow Staryu, Shadow Fletchling, Shadow Pikapek, and Shadow Grubbin. I want my Shadow Charjabug, man. That'd be so fun. He's going to be so upset, angry. In Shadow Raids, 1-star raids will feature the Shadow versions of Bellsprout, Aipom, Teddy Ursa, and C-Dot. 3-star raids will feature the Shadow versions of Girafarig, Absol, and Whirlipede. There's going to be field research task rewards that you can do to earn fast TMs, charge TMs, and mysterious components. There's going to be a collection challenge. Complete the collection challenge to receive XP and 1 Rocket Radar. And they, like they've been doing, they just mention the web store at the end of the article. Although I don't think there's a ticket for this, so I think we're good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you and I, when we talk about takeover events, we're usually like kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, okay, yeah, it's cool that this is happening. It's something to do, but Shadow Pokemon aren't necessarily our thing. So, like, I can kind of take it or leave it, mostly leave it. I feel like this time, there's 2 compelling things, and they're Shadow Giratina and Shadow Kyogre. I mean, the shiny Slanted, that's a pipe dream, right? But the Giratina and the Kyogre is, with the shiny Kyogre also being able to be Shadow, is big. Where are you at with this?
It's tempting. Like, I don't know if it's tempting enough to get me to go out. That's actually just an outright lie. I would like to go out, but I actually told somebody I would work for them that Saturday.
Oh. So
I'm working that Saturday and that Sunday, so I don't even have much of a choice. So,
oh no.
That said, that's okay. It's still really great. Shadow Kyogre is awesome. I'd love a shiny one, but I'm not heartbroken necessarily about missing it.
Oh.
I'm almost torn on the Shadow Giratina because what if Origin Form is next? And I kind of would rather have, Altered Form, not Origin Form. Right? No, I had it right the first time.
This is Giratina.
This is Altered. Origin is without the legs. I want the without the legs.
Yes.
What if Giratino is next? And I want to save my counter for 2 Giratinos instead of a Giratina.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I will probably get the Giratina and then just get 1 Giratino and feel slightly bad about it.
Do you still have several Super Rocket Radars around?
Oh, I might. I don't have any special research. By the way, very noteworthy. I only have 2 active special research right now. They are both masterwork.
Oh, wow.
And they are both never getting done.
Wow, so, you're like a new man. That's crazy. Wow. I do have 2 Super Rocket Radars. So I could get 3 Giratinos if I want to, if they do it next. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. Okay. But, all right. That's not bad. It's probably a good move. Giratina will be killer, especially Shadow. Yeah. Absolutely killer.
They don't say it here, but it is worth mentioning for those who might not know. Salandite can only be gotten in 12K eggs.
Yep.
So when they say if you can hatch it, it's still only 12K eggs. I don't know why they don't specify like egg pool for 12K eggs in this event. They probably should have, for clarification.
They usually reiterate. This time they didn't.
That said, I still don't have a Salazzle, so that's such a non-factor for me that I'm not even thinking about it.
What if your first one is shiny?
That'd be awesome. It'd be great.
That would be awesome.
It'd be great. Yeah. Then that's about it. Like, I don't care, though. It's a weird Pokemon. Makes me feel just a little bit uncomfortable. So,
how often do you find yourself in the possession of a 12-kilometer egg?
If I'm being honest,
I would hope so.
Probably like once or twice a month.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's all right. That's actually way more than I thought. I thought you could be like 1 or 2 a season. Like whenever I get around to it, which is never.
I have how many regular Rocket Radars am I sitting on right now? I have 22 regular rocket radars.
Whoa. Okay.
So if I wanted to, I could grind for
God.
Salandite a little bit.
See,
I don't want to.
What you got to do is you got to sit through this event, right? Because it doesn't have an increased shiny chance, so whatever. And then you wait for the next hatch event, and then you do all those radars. And you put it in there with a super, and when it's quarter hatch distance on the community or something, and it's easy as pie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, that's not going to happen, but I could do that.
That's the path of least resistance.
The worst part about it is clearing the egg space and then keeping it free long enough to do all of your radars. That's kind of like how I'm feeling also about the upcoming Snom release. I have to clear all of my eggs, which is like 5 10Ks, a 7K, and like 3 5Ks at the moment.
Yeah.
Before I can open any gifts by the time that event comes around. So, like, I don't want to do that prep, and I need to. But they're all at different cadences. So, like, I'm going to have this awkward time where the 10Ks aren't hatched, but I can't spin any stops because then I'm going to get eggs, and it's like, oh, man. So, yeah. No, thank you. Bye, Salandite.
Maybe next time. Yeah, I'm gonna try for it. I'll probably. I have also been banking my radars. I think I have 5 or 6.
Oh man!
So
watch out.
Yeah, I know, a little crazy, getting a little crazy out over here. So I'll probably cash those in after the event next time we have a hatching thing and try to go for it. But other than that, there it is, folks. Don't be distracted by the shiny Salandit. The real chase is shiny Shadow Kyogre, we assure you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. That's it for the news. Wow, we did it. We're going to take a quick little break, and then when we come back, it'll be time for PokéLore.
And we're back with PokéLore, and this week we're doing Honedge and Doublade, the Sword Pokemon, and Aegislash, the Royal Blade Pokemon. Could have been the Sword and Shield Pokemon.
Could have been, but no. Nope.
Honedge is a Pokemon that resembles a sword from medieval times. Its body is a silver sword with a light gray hilt. Embedded in the hilt is a blue gem with a dark center that appears to be its eye. Attached to the pommel is a long, dark blue cloth with a swirl design in lighter blue at the tip. The tip of the sash splits into 4 tassels. Aegislash sheath is dark brown with curved lines resembling a triquetra?
I don't know. Also, it's like Honedge's sheath, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Triquetra is like a sort of like a simple Celtic knot. Someone's going to get offended that I said Celtic knot. I know it's not, but still.
The internet says it's triquetra.
Quetra. Okay.
Yes.
I won't remember that. Near the top of the sheath are 2 rings and a hole that, in conjunction with the shape of Honedge's blade, create the illusion of a face, with eyes and a mouth. A 3rd ring extends onto the hilt and encircles its actual eye. Honedge is said to have been born when the departed spirit of a person inhabits the sword that killed them a long time ago.
Oh, yike.
Its old cloth is prehensile, and it holds its sheath with it when battling. Honedge is known to attach itself to people and wrap its sash around their arm to suck their life energy completely if they dare to grab it by the hilt. The eye on its handguard is actually its true body.
Were you supposed to grab it by the sword?
Don't grab it.
Leave it alone. It's a disembodied sword. Yeah.
Doublade excels in both defensive and offensive strategies. Doublade's 2 swords are able to communicate telepathically, and they use this ability to carry out complex attacks that are unstoppable even by those skilled at swordplay. When rubbing its 2 blades together, Doublade can emit a metallic sound that is unnerving to the opponents.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Does it know Boom Burst?
No. That's probably like Metal Screech, whatever that is.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Metal Sound.
Metal Sound, there you go. Last up, we have Aegislash. Aegislash possesses incredible spectral powers, enabling it to manipulate people and Pokemon alike. It once used this power to force people and Pokemon to build a kingdom to its liking. It is also able to detect the innate qualities of leadership. Legend has it that whoever is recognizes as a worthy leader with this power is destined to become king.
Nice.
In fact, this Pokemon has attended and served generation of kings. However, an Aegislash was rumored to have drained the life of one king, causing his kingdom to fall alongside.
That's just one bad apple. That's fine.
But see, okay, so you say one bad apple. I love how stupid these Pokedex entries are because it makes it sound like it's the same Aegislash throughout all of history.
Yeah.
And, it's such an absurd idea when you think about the world of Pokemon. Like, there's more than one Aegislash. But you're saying that one singular Aegislash forced an entire group of people and Pokemon to build it a kingdom. Like,
yeah, that is pretty crazy. And then it says an Aegislash was rumored to have drained the life of one king. Like it brings it back. So
to being, it's very funny when they talk about Pokemon as like monoliths when it's very clearly not a monolithic Pokemon.
Yes.
Makes sense when you talk about like Regigigas. Doesn't make sense when you talk about Aegislash.
Yeah, I agree. It's still nice to get some more context, I guess. It's fun, narrative building. We like that.
All right, for stats, it's got 2 forms. Max CP and Shield form at level 40 is 1598, and at level 50 is 1803. Max CP and Blade form is 2637 at 40, and 2981 at 50.
A slight increase.
Slight increase. I wonder why. Oh, wait. In Shield form, it has 155 stamina and 291 defense and 97 attack. But in attack form, in Blade form, it has 97 defense and 291 attack. Still 155 stamina. So, that's a fun swap.
That's
right
huge. 291 attack is way up there.
Crazy.
It's 9 short of Mewtwo. That's crazy.
Short of Mewtwo is a great scale, yeah. The best possible moveset of Fury Cutter with Shadow Ball and Flash Cannon.
Yeah, buddy.
I know it's kind of funky in PvP. I know it's good, but not amazing. It does change form in PvP. I don't fully understand how the CP calculations and the power works. But it does start in Shield form and go into Blade form, and it is squishier as a result. It's not the monster it could have been with the theoretical moveset. I think it originally was gonna get Night Slash or something like that, and that was gonna be a monster.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah,
I would imagine it knows Night Slash in the main series games.
Oh, yeah. Aegislash is awesome. I love Hone Edge. And also, Doublade, I think, is slept on just a little bit because it's such a funny concept. One sword just becomes 2, but then the other sword goes away when it evolves.
Or does one turn into the shield?
I mean, we're getting into the metaphysics of evolution in Pokemon. I don't think we are qualified to talk about that. Someone get Professor Oak. Someone get Professor Oak.
Professor Oak's a fictional character.
Is he on Cameo?
No, he's not on Cameo. No.
Are you sure?
No. Actually, very sadly, Kyle, you've walked into this a little bit, but the voice actor passed away recently. So.
Oh, recently?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I would have assumed they were dead.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, he also did the voice of Gary, Oak.
So someone get Professor Rowan. It's fine.
Oh, and the new James voice. Remember when they changed the voice of the James voice actor a while ago?
Yeah,
it was him as well. Well, but he did what he could, and it was good enough. I think
not his fault. Just didn't like the change.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to reprise the role of a classic, iconic character from a global zeitgeist. Yes.
Yeah,
I would agree. All right.
That's all that's it? Say, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. We love it. Swords, shields, great. 291 attack. Very good.
10 out of 10 Pokemon. Bring it back into raids. I'll keep raiding.
Absolutely. You hear that? Niantic, Scopely, Niantic, the Pokemon Go team. There you go. All right. Great. That means, Mr. Kyle, we're just going to go straight into PokéPoll then.
All right. For last week's PokéPoll, we had, what is the one shiny you don't need any more of? There was a bit of a theme, but we had some outliers.
We did.
It was always fun to see.
We did, yeah.
Trent wrote in and said, Plusle, are there many, many other shinies I've gotten multiple of? Yes. But something about Plusle shiny is just deeply disappointing.
So true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next response from Lemurio. They said,
there's
nothing else to say. We also feel the same about Plusle. Minon's got an okay shiny, okay?
Yeah, that's fun. But we have been talking about disliking and not wanting shiny Plusle for 6+ years.
7, almost 7 years.
Yeah, so we're there, man. We're there with you, Trent.
Yeah. Next response from Lemurio, and they said, this is embarrassing, but I have a total of 4 shiny shadow Pokemon. 1 is a Tentacruel, yay. And the other 3 are Regigigas. 1 from Giovanni, and then recently, when it was in raids, I thought I'd get a normal one, but first raid, a shiny. Okay, cool. Let's try another one. And hey, another Regigigas, also shiny.
Wow.
Literally, there was a point in time where I was like, but what color is not shiny, not shadow Regigigas? And that time was like a few months ago. It's yellow, by the way. Seems weird that it's not purple to me. It's a great answer.
That's funny. Somebody's yelling. Somebody's upset about that. They're like, I couldn't get one. It's amazing.
Next response from Joss, and they said, I thought mine would be Ralts, but it seems to be Sneasel. I've traded a few of them to get rid of them. This is nearly as annoying as all the Hundo Pikachu I have. Sneasel's another rough one, but it's such a good shiny that I never feel bad when I click on it and it's shiny, you know?
Yeah.
For me at least.
Yeah, I agree, but it's getting there.
Unlike one on this list that we'll get to.
Yeah.
That I think does take the cake. But next one's from Granny Julie. They said, has to be Lickitung. I'm sure he follows me around.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
I didn't consider that one when we were talking about it last week. It didn't really come to mind, but shiny Lickitung is pretty common. I've got 15 of them.
I got 4.
Okay.
But there was a raid day.
Yes, it was a raid day.
I don't remember where the other ones came from. Oh, he was at GoFest. It was at GoFest in 2023.
Okay.
All right. The next one is from Sarah Lore, and they said, shiny Bronzor. I have had it with that Pokemon. It has never had a special research day or anything, but I seem to attract it like wasps to a picnic. I have had over 21 of them. Please make them stop. I didn't mind the first 6 or so, but now every time I get a new shiny Bronzor, some choice words come out of me.
Yeah, it is a notorious increased shiny chance Pokemon.
Yeah. Bronzor is an infamous one. I only have 3 of them. That's actually kind of surprising.
Really? That's super low. Did you transfer much?
No. And 2 of them are from events. So
how did you manage to only get that few?
I don't know. I've got more shiny Sneasel than that.
I've got 15 if you include my 1 Bronzong.
Oh my god. Chris, get rid of them.
No.
That's 12 space right there. Just
12
free.
space
Forever.
Nah, what
forever.
What is 12 space in the shadow of 9,000 inventory slots?
Adds up.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah. Next response from Memorandums. They said, for me, it has to be shiny Diglett. They seem to always pop up for me. I would not mind if the luck is transferred over to Wiglet, though. Yeah, hey, maybe it will.
That'd be sweet.
Maybe it will. Have you transferred your Diglett? Maybe they're hogging all the shiny
Oh,
luck.
could be.
Transfer them to get shiny Wiglet luck.
Yeah, got to clear out the shadow band or the shiny bandwidth for sure.
Next response from J-Step. They said, Lickitung. Please, God, make it stop. I feel like I catch and transfer yet another shiny of it every month. Really?
Yeah.
Is Lickitung like a standard shiny boosted Pokemon?
I think it is, yeah.
I just have not had that kind of luck. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Next one's from Mikey Midas, and they said, mine would be Onyx. My screenshot only shows 8, including Steelix, but this is after I already transferred a bunch to home. I gotta click on every Onyx I see, so I suppose I can't be terribly surprised by my own actions. Yep.
The internet says yes. Lickitung is permanently boosted shiny rate, by the way.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. But still.
Yeah, Onyx is another one. I've seen a bunch of those. Usually, like when I hatch them, or I used to hatch them. Well, I don't think it's been in an egg pool for a while, to be honest with you. But yeah, yep, Onyx, quite a few of them as well. I appreciate that.
Oh, Onyx. It's still a nice shiny though.
It is.
I appreciate it.
Steelix looks great.
Our last one is from Getsu Fractal, and they said, I'll cast another vote for Bronzor. I think I know some of Sarah Lore's choice vocabulary to use when they encounter Bronzor. However, for me, it's my most sarcastic and exuberated. Great. I then immediately transfer it to the professor. Let's go. I keep one shiny Bronzor and one shiny Bronzong in my inventory.
Just to have them.
Respect. Respect.
No, man, you gotta carry all that weight with you for the rest of your life. The emotional burden of shiny Bronzors. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. No, that's only you, Chris.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Does anybody have more shinies in their inventory than Chris? Who's hogging all the shinies, by the way?
I mean, plenty of people do.
Do they?
Yeah.
How many people do we know have 5,000 shinies in their inventory right now?
I only have
3,200?
3,800.
3,800. Okay.
3,850.
Yeah, that's why I overshot to make it an exaggeration.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Out of 10,000 inventory, how many people do we know have 5,000 shinies?
They're out there.
I bet you we know one.
Who?
I don't know. I'm just betting on the safe side. I'm betting on the safe side, so I'm not wrong when somebody sends us a message.
That's good goal setting strat right there, man. That's good goal setting strat.
Just wait till we get to our goals later this week.
Oh boy.
But for this week's PokéPoll, we have, you've been asked to design the next adventure effect. Which Pokemon has it? What is it? And what does it do?
It can also be a Pokemon that's already been out. That's going to be a retroactive adventure effect if you'd like.
I have an answer, although it's not fully formed because I didn't read this before I read this out loud here, like I usually do. I want an adventure effect that greatly increases the drops from Pokestops.
Oh,
it could be on I don't know how it's got to be on like a really difficult to obtain Pokemon, but my initial thought is it's on something like a Meowth or like a Delibird or something to do with gifting and getting money and stuff like that.
Delibird would be a good one.
I don't think it's reasonable to expect it to be on those Pokemon. It would have to be on a legendary of some kind, but that's kind of what I'd like to see on an adventure effect.
Okay.
That'd be pretty nice. I'd pay Stardust to be able to go out and like really quickly stock up on Pokeballs.
Stardust and candy.
Yeah, but I don't think about the candy.
Yeah.
Almost every time it's only thinking about the Stardust because I'm going to use the rare candy on them anyways, probably.
True.
But yeah.
Very true. Yep. I agree. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Mine is, and then all three of them would have to get something, but I'm going to focus on just the one that I care about the most. The legendary beasts should get adventure effects, and I would like for Suicunes to be one that when you activate it, it treats your current biome as if you are beach and waterside.
Yeah, I think maybe more in flavor is it acts almost as a beach and waterside incense.
Yeah.
In the same way that the
lures,
the
like
Necrozma adventure effects work.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And if I had to flesh out this idea more, the Entei could be mountains, and then the Raikou could be. Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that works.
That would work. That'd be cool.
I'm for that.
Because the idea is like, because forests and plains and stuff are pretty common and things like that.
Very common.
The idea was for the rarer ones, like beaches and water, which some people might be very far away from, or a mountain range. Like here in Illinois, I'm not going to be in the mountains anytime soon. It would be a good way of bringing those biomes to people in a meaningful way. And also giving, some legs to Pokemon that we like and love, but don't really have a lot of relevance anymore because of A, power creep in the game, or B, just we've had them forever and people forgot that they exist, right? So, yep. All right, well, anyway, dear listener, if you have an answer to this week's Pokeball question, which is you've been asked to design the next adventure effect, which Pokemon has it, what is it, and what does it do? You can answer the question we posted on our X or Threads account at GOCast Podcast. You can also answer the question if you are a patron of ours via Patreon and you're in the patron exclusive Discord. We have a channel dedicated to this, and I pull responses to share on the show primarily from there because you're paying patrons, and that makes the most sense because thank you very much. Also, you can submit an answer if you are watching on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Please subscribe. We just hit 900 today. We're within spit distance of the goal. I'm not obsessing. What are you talking about? You can leave a comment there. Or if you're listening on Spotify, please reply to the episode. Leave a comment there with your answer. But you can, of course, leave us a voicemail by calling 262-586-7717 or by sending us an email to mail@gocastpodcast.com. And speaking of voicemails and emails, that's the order I said them in, Kyle, where are we in the show?
It's time for emails.
So true. And 2 voicemails. This first one is from Sam.
My name is Sam. Just first want to say I really enjoy listening to you guys' podcast. I just have a question. As someone who's returning back to Pokemon Go after some years of being away, I know a question of what I should keep and all of that. Like I see these YouTube videos of these Pokemon Go trainers who have 7,000, 5,000 storage, Pokemon storage. I did not have that. I'd like to get to that one day, but I have less than 1,000, and so quite often I have to transfer Pokemon and clear up some space. But my question is, what do I keep going forward? Because I know legendaries are rare. I know shinies are obviously super rare. Like if I have a legendary that had pullable IVs that isn't, should I just transfer ASAP? If I have a shiny that has pullable IVs, should I transfer it? Should I keep the shiny? I just don't know what to keep. I'm starting to run into some problems on what to keep and what not to keep, and I don't really know what's rare and what's not super rare. So if you guys get around to this, I'd like to know what your guys' thoughts are on keeping horrible IVs versus what's rare and all that. So thank you guys. Have a good one.
Very good question, I think. That is kind of a famine scenario with your inventory space. I mean, of course, the number one suggestion is simply get more storage space, but that costs quite a bit of money, and it is slow going, especially when you're that far below the cap. I'm gonna preach what I don't practice personally, I think.
Okay.
And then I'll get out of the way, Kyle, because I'm sure you have better wisdom here than I do. And I would say focus on keeping functional, practical Pokemon, like your raiding Pokemon and really good Pokemon that are good counters to things. Like make sure you have a team of 6 for each type that you would need to go against, and then get those squared away and settled, right? And then from there, you start looking at legendaries. Are they shiny? Are they not? And then individual IVs. Well, that was like saying ATM machine. IVs matter for sure, but if the Pokemon is functional over another Pokemon that is not functional in a practical way, like I was just saying, bad IVs on a good Pokemon are much better than good IVs in a bad Pokemon, if that helps.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah. What else you got?
I think the most important thing to ask yourself is, what are you playing Pokemon Go for? Like, Are you here to go out, do a 15-minute walk every day, catch everything that you see, and take over that gym down the street? If so, it doesn't matter too much. You keep what Pokemon you like. Are you here to collect? In which case, you have to decide which Pokemon mean more to you until you have enough inventory space that you don't have to decide that. Spoiler, you always have to decide that.
Yeah.
The bigger inventory space does not actually solve
No, it just enables you to have bad habits.
Yeah. But I think that's the number one thing, because if you want to be, let's say, a more competitive player, we'll say PvE because it's a lot easier to talk about right now, especially because it sounds like you are earlier in your Go experience overall. Then, like Chris said, focusing on getting cohesive teams, and those are the most important Pokemon in your inventory by far.
Yeah, 100%.
The level 38 Rayquaza you have is more important than the 10 shiny Quaxley you caught 2 weeks ago, for just as an example.
Yep.
But only if that's how you feel. Because someone else, those 10 Quaxley are more important than the Rayquaza. And that's kind of the beauty of Go and what there is so much to like about it.
And kind of Pokemon in general, I suppose. But yeah.
But otherwise, that's how I would prioritize it. Really focus on, A, the Pokemon you like. Because, like, Gengar is not necessarily the top ghost attacker in terms of regular PvE anymore. I still have, 4 of them at level 50, and I still have, 36 of them in my inventory, because that's what I like.
Yep.
And then prioritize what is best. And you mentioned not knowing necessarily what might be best. There are 2 resources I can suggest for searching. One is Dialga, which I've only recently started using, which is a great resource. I will make sure to send it to Chris. And then the other is Game Press's comprehensive DPS charts, which I will also make sure Chris can have for the show notes.
Wow, Mega Rayquaza's really up there, huh?
Dialga is a little bit funky on their calculations, and use it as a guideline, not as a full, gospel. But yeah, because they mix and match moves a lot in their calculations, which for most people will not be the most benefit.
I clicked bug on this website, and it says the strongest bug type attacker is Shadow Regigigas with hidden power bug.
Yeah.
That hurts me, man. That hurts me.
With Crush Grip, you have to make sure, because that's a legacy move. You got to make sure.
True. Fair enough. Shadow Metagross is 8th with Fury Cutter. Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
Check out those resources. They definitely help as you learn what are best general choices, what are some good budget options as well to keep around.
Yep. All right. Perfect. Hopefully that was helpful to you in some way. And if not, send us another voicemail with more questions. We're happy to field them. Speaking of another voicemail, we got one from Sarah Amanda.
Hey, GOCast. Sarah Amanda here. So, listening to the opening of episode 334 about Honedge and how they were hard to join remotely, I have 2 things to say. First one, so theoretically, hypothetically, who is that kind of person who would wait more than 15 seconds for a tier 1 raid to start? The answer is me. I would. I mean, I don't generally invite remotes too much because I'm used to, either I'm doing a raid that no one literally cares about, and I'm just using my free raid pass, or I'm doing raid hour and the lobby filled up to 20, so no one would be able to join anyway. So there's no point inviting people. That's kind of like my normal space of raiding. So, yeah, I usually don't invite. But if there was a Honedge, which granted I was on vacation and my hotel did not have a gym, so I couldn't do any. But if I did see something really exciting like a Honedge, then I would invite, I go in the raid, I would invite 5 people, and I would wait, and then after a certain period of time, you can invite 5 more people, and I would wait until the countdown goes all the way to 0. I would not actually press ready. So that way, the people I invited to this, really desirable raid can like have the maximum amount of time to join. I mean,
Could it be me?
Yeah. So if you ever join a remote raid for me, I hope you weren't in a hurry to go anywhere because you're going to wait the full time. Unless it's one of those situations where, you know, the raid lobby filled out, obviously. Then, thank goodness, we just start because there's no point in waiting for full. But anyway, now there's another thing I want to mention, which is the RSVP system. So, theoretically, Tatsugiri, that thing. I had some European friends who wanted to get invited to the one that we can get in North America. And so there was one I could see from my office, but I had to get ready for like a work meeting. So I didn't have time to like wait for them to reply that they were ready or whatever. So I just sent them an RSVP to that raid. I picked the last time slot where the raid would have 10 minutes left. And so they got a little pop-up telling them about the RSVP and they could join. And I didn't have to actually do the raid. I just closed the game and I got ready for my work meeting. So that's a cool thing about RSVP system. You can invite people and they can join and you don't have to. If you do the raid at the time of the RSVP, then it's like you got 5 additional invites because you invited 5 people from the RSVP. And then once you actually go in the raid yourself, then you can invite 5 more people. And then if you wait, invite 5 more people. So it's cool. And I would do that for a Hone Edge or anything similar. That's exciting. That's all. Peace. Sarah Amanda.
That's actually pretty compelling.
Yeah, I mean, that's neat. I will say after like the second raid that I did myself, I did wait like 45 or 50 seconds to see if anyone would join. I also invited people who I saw were online before I hit ready. And sometimes people joined. So
yeah. No, I just didn't realize it afforded you so much leeway. Like I didn't know that you didn't have to be there as the host for those people to join. That is actually kind of game changing.
It is very interesting.
That's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Especially for these regionals. That's ideal. But thank you, Sarah Amanda. Thank you very much for the voicemail. We do have one email as well this week. This one is from, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Rythen14. And they said, hey, Chris and Kyle, Rythen14 here. Every week we listeners hear how both of you challenge yourselves. Well, I have a challenge for you both, especially since the August events are just okay. I myself am a free-to-play player. This turns my daily play into a strategy game. I put Pokemon in gyms when I can and receive the 50 coins per day, sometimes none. Raid days kill the chances of free coins. I then have to save coins for 4 days to even buy one remote pass, one incubator, more bag space, or more Pokemon storage. So I usually spend coins on box deals. What to spend coins on is the first hurdle in the strategy. Next is when to use those purchased items. I receive invitations for Virizion, but if I already have a hundo or a shiny, do I really want to join? I definitely want to use my daily raid passes when I can't rather. Do I really want to use purchased incubators when there is decreased hatching distance? I can use the free incubator more times when the hatching distance is less. So maybe purchased incubators should only be for 10 and 12Ks. Lastly, too many items or too many Pokemon means I have to make room more often. If I get to a point that I need more space, that's 4 days worth of gym reward coins. So here's my challenge, gents. Free to play for 1 week. You may only use coins you earn from gyms. Pokemon storage cannot exceed more than 50 of what you have right now, unless you used earned coins to purchase more. Remote raid passes and incubators must be purchased by earned coins only. I'll give you a free 200 coin head start. I hope you accept this challenge and enjoy a twist to the game you may not be used to. Sorry for the long email. Rythen14. What do you think, Kyle?
I think that I currently have 120 incubators right now. So,
yeah.
If I was going to hatch anything, I don't know how I would keep track of it.
Yeah.
And I also have like 25 regular raid passes. No remotes, obviously.
Yeah.
All tapped out. I think the hardest thing for me is that how I play Go on the day-to-day basis is I don't spend very much resources at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you have your egg hatching, so like that is a difference. But like if there's not something major going on, what this would amount for me personally would be make sure I have a gym to put Pokemon in.
Or don't. If you're not spending the coins, then you don't have to worry about generating them. There isn't a requirement to do the gym thing for the coins.
Yeah, but I mean, well, the idea is that you want to do it every day if you're free to play because you're going to need those coins in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
And let me tell you, the gyms that I'm most likely to take, very frustratingly, don't get cleared out.
Yeah.
I can go to the gym by my dad's house, which is by a major park, with 6 stops there at a gym, and it will stay in that that gym for 6 days. And I'm like, okay.
That's that. See you in a month.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jeez. So, are you going to accept this challenge or not? Is the question.
I don't think it's very interesting if I do, because I'm not going to spend any coins this week anyways.
That's fair. Yeah.
So, do I want to commit to trying to get 50 coins a day from a gym?
Yeah, I feel like that's the only meaningful way for you to do this, is that you do the 50 coin a day grind and try to be consistent with it.
Sure. Yes. I'll try. That will be a goal.
Oh, okay.
That's how I'll track it, because I can't track the spending of, because I currently have like 500 free space that I'm not going to fill up this week anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to buy inventory.
We have a lot of events
And I
this
have too
weekend, actually. But yeah.
I mean, I don't care about the Sweet Storm. It's garbage.
Okay.
Fossil research, though.
And G-Max Butterfree.
Yeah, well, that's a one and done for me. But
Yeah, okay. All right.
okay, yeah.
All right. Good on you. Good on you, man. Under no circumstance would I agree to this. No. And if the idea is that, hey, like, do this challenge because it's something that you guys don't do, we've played this game for so long. There have been weeks when we have done this, whether on purpose or not. And like, before we started really doing this podcast, like for real, I was spending nothing on this game early on. Like the first few years, I was not spending any money on this game outside of events. So like, we've done this. I don't need it for the perspective, because I know what that's like, because it's a detailed thing that has numbers associated with it. It's measurable. So it's not like I don't remember what it's like to be a free-to-play player. Yeah, I do. It's just what I did, but I don't spend money or use premium items.
Was the $100 worth of Pokecoins you got from the first failed GoFest the first Pokecoins you had significantly spent on the game?
No, I bought 100 on the way there that day, and that was the first time I had bought Pokecoins. And then they gave us 100 after as well. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and
so that's still you made it a year.
Yeah, and even now, like I hatch 9 deep all the time, but guys, I when there's good boxes out, I buy those boxes, and then I don't buy them for months. I just ride the wave of like my 150 supers through the next few months. So like, I understand and I appreciate what you're pitching here, Rythan. No, not for me. Not for me. It's, well, I think no. And I disagree with that. The August events are just okay. Some of them are disappointing. Other ones are bomb. Like Butterfree G-Max this weekend. I'm not gonna not buy the ticket for that. I'm gonna do it.
That's a disappointing. It's not
well, that's you. That's you, and you're wrong. So it's whatever. You know what I mean?
No,
it's objectively good, and you're making it subjective, and you're just wrong.
I will say, this type of challenge is more significant the newer player you are.
Yeah.
If you've been playing for 7 years and you also were getting your free coins, your inventory is no longer a problem for you. Because regardless of whatever conversation there's to have, in my opinion, the most important thing anybody can do in the game is buy storage until you reach a critical mass, which in my opinion is probably like
5,000 or 6,000.
Like 4,000.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
4,000 for like an average player. At that point, you probably can really control your inventory and not worry about it.
Yeah.
But until then, forget raid passes. Forget incubators. Storage.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's what I would be doing on a new account.
Most would agree. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. Plus, there's this other part of like, do I want to spend my pass on Virizion? I already have a hundo or a shiny or not. Like, we're still making those value judgments even if we are spending money on the game because there's limits, and not wanting to spend $2, even if I have no qualms spending $2 on a legendary Pokemon because I already have a Hundo, Shundo, or what have you, right? Like, I don't think this would teach me anything new, and I also think it would just be self-deprivation for the sake of the suffering, you know. So good on you, Kyle. I'm not doing it.
This is me promising to interact with the gym system for 7 days.
That's really
not starting today because I'm not leaving the house after we record, so I will not get them.
I mean,
starting tomorrow.
The AQ is awful today, so I wouldn't do it. My phone keeps telling me that I'm going to die if I'm outside for longer than 30 minutes.
Oh my God, I was driving home and the air looked like
smog,
like it was fog.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God, what happened?
Yeah,
what's going on?
Canada happened.
Is Canada having another forest fire? Did I miss it?
I think so. Don't say it with such disdain. Is Canada
Look,
having another forest fire?
It's happened so many times. Is everybody
How are they
okay?
having more forests? This is terrible. If we're ever going to get canceled, it's for this. Gosh. No, of course. Of course, it's if people got hurt or whatever, that's a tragedy. That's awful, of course. But this has happened with more frequency the past year, right? I mean, I remember a time where we've been affected so frequently with stuff like that. So I'll have to do more research into it. I actually don't know if it's like controlled burns in uninhabited areas, wherever the case might be, but. What it results in is my phone being like, "You're gonna cough. It's bad for people outside, especially if you're, unhealthy." Like, okay, we'll do short walks with the dog instead of a long one. That'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, if you, dear listener, have an email you'd like to send us or a voicemail you'd like to send us, just like these fine folks did, you can, of course, send us an email to mail@gocastpodcast.com. You can also call our voicemail line to leave a voicemail there at 262-586-7717. Visit our website for all things GoCast at GoCastPodcast.com. Follow us on X and Threads and Instagram at GoCast Podcast. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're getting so close to my goal. It's pretty crazy. I'd love to hit that by the end of the year. That will just be GoCast Podcast. You will find us, I promise you. If you'd like to help support the show monetarily and get access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, you can do so via a website called Patreon. That's spelled Patreon.com, and then use the /GoCast podcast after that to find us, or just Google Patreon GoCast Podcast. You'll find us, I promise. Speaking of patrons, shout out to our Elite Trainer tier patrons. Big thank you to Bo, Daniel, Lori, Michael, Ozzy, Ark, and Marvin, Mimi, Sfortu, Usui, and Ryan, Thayer, Jason, Justin, Charles, Motters, Lee, William, Brandon, Ethan, Stephen, Nick, our favorite listener, Drew 2, Camo, The Ugly Rock, Jacob, Victoria, Sarah, Memorandums, Nabil, Tish, Jacob, Matthew, Don, John Paul, Micah, Sean, Dave, Nessical, Purple, Opal, Nurglefon, Beta Ski, Cyprian, Don, Fear the Turtle, Chad, and Everdark Raven. Thank you so much for your generous support in helping us keep the digital lights on, in addition to many other things. And, folks, if hey, monetary support's not in the cards for you, or you have already done so and would like to help us out another way, please consider leaving us a review. It's free for you to do. It takes you just 30 seconds and is huge for us for discoverability and the algorithm, the old algorithm god that we all have to worship in content creator space. I swear to God. Please go ahead and do that anywhere that they can be left. That'd be great. Thank you very much. We got one more thing to do here, Kyle, and it sets some goals before we get out of here. So we have a bunch of stuff coming up.
That's right.
Fossil Research Day, Sweet Swarm, Gigantamax Butterfree, Max Battle Day, and I neglected to add, I believe, Shadow Regirock, I think, is coming to raids or something like that. Shadow raids? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't pay attention to shadow raids.
All right. Well,
expect me to know this?
No, I don't actually. But those three things are happening. So what are you looking to do?
500,000 more experience. Gmax Butterfree, just one.
And Butterfree?
And Butterfree.
Okay.
And 50 coins a day free to play. I currently have 1,074 coins.
All right. Good idea.
So what is 6 days of that? So 300 more coins. Cool.
Yes, it'd be 1374 is the number you're going for.
this will not happen, but I will try.
Hey, you're just trying it. The challenge is to try.
I would be so salty if more than one day my Pokemon just don't get kicked out of the gyms.
What you're going to do is drop them into gyms one day for 3 days, and on the fourth day, all of them are coming back.
Hurts my soul.
It does.
Just to think about it. It hasn't even happened yet.
For myself, complete Fossil Research Day, a shiny G-Max Butterfree, a shiny Swirlix, and max another hundo yet to be identified. I'll figure it out. But those are my 4 goals for this week. All right. Well, dear friends, listeners, family, folks, all of y'all, thanks for listening. We really appreciate it. We will be back next week for episode 336, and I guess we'll see you there. Good luck with all the events this weekend, or we hope you had good luck with the events if you hear this after the weekend transpires. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.